Okay, cold pot after dark.
Patreon only.
Cold pot after dark. We have from left to right.
Introduce yourselves.
I'm Madeleine.
Madeleine's first appearance on the pod.
I'm so nervous.
First of many.
Madeline is me and Josh's roommate.
Yes.
And I'm Lauren.
And I'm Talvi. Back again.
So where do we begin? We were getting a little too hot for the for Spotify.
Anchors, yeah.
So it's we got to go into the Patreon mode for the real.
So who is this for right now? Anthony and Brandon?
we have a couple more now. Okay.
Yeah, we have a
We got a
couple
couple more now.
We got more, and we're gonna get more.
This will get
And
us
Logan?
more.
And Logan.
This will get us more. This right here.
Anyone else?
Yeah.
I think this will get us more.
This will get us more.
Anyone else we should be
A
as
guy
I think
named
my friend
Evan.
Oh, yeah. My friend Evan. Shout
Yeah.
out Evan.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I think until you have like over like 30 Patreons, you should just greet them all
Yeah.
every time.
We actually should. We should go.
Yeah. Hey guys.
Hey guys.
Hey guys.
Thanks for
Hope
listening.
you're having a good week.
Thanks for
And
paying
for those
our
that are
mic
now
subscriptions.
listening right now, because there's a couple people who should be paying. I'm just gonna say.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Whoa, who?
Ooh.
just the heads.
The heads.
There's some heads.
There's
I mean, we
some
have a lot of listeners, but it's
Oh.
like, you know, I know what's in your bank account.
It's
I
time
wonder if any
to
creep-
help us out.
I wonder if any like creepy guys that I've dated will.
We'll tune in.
Yeah.
So you give them a shout out because they definitely will.
But I like, above all, I like the idea that they have to pay if they
Yeah,
want
yeah. If you want to get
Oh,
the, if you
true,
want to,
true,
yeah.
true.
So they have to pay that.
$5.
Yeah, they got to pay $5 to
That's
hear this.
reasonable. That's a Starbucks coffee.
I know.
Yeah.
For a whole month?
For the price of
Or-
the Starbucks
yeah.
coffee, you can hear all of this juicy goss.
Oh my god.
So who wants to begin?
I feel like.
We were like,
Okay, well, we'll start with Tavi. We'll start with Tavi because you were about to tell a story, and
I thought better of it. Let's just say
no, let's go
I'm
with.
eating chips right now.
Okay.
There's a very famous court case happening right
Yeah.
now.
So Johnny Depp.
I happen to have a little bit of tea.
Uh-huh.
Actually, don't.
Yes, you do.
I'm pondering
No, I-
real
I
hard.
can't.
Yeah.
What do you mean you can't? Just say it.
No, there's nothing to say. I actually take it back.
Okay,
Well, this is
Madeline,
a
you had a
lie.
story. You
Okay,
can
you had a
open us
story.
up. You
Okay.
can open us up.
Okay.
The
Should I
story
do the
no
one
one told.
You've never heard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I was thinking about this today, and I was like, I have never told anyone this because I was a little ashamed after because the punchline is quite interesting.
Okay.
And yeah. So anyway, you know, I was on this date with this guy who DM'd me on Instagram a bunch, and he looks like Scott Disick with like Justin Bieber's body tattoos
Oh god.
and slightly receding hairline but long, and Chelsea boots for sure.
Like a
No.
Scott Disick. Like a
Okay.
Scott Disick impersonator.
Not the Chelsea boots.
Chelsea boots, and like always has an unbuttoned shirt.
Yeah.
And like his
He's Chelsea Boots the
I
house
think I know who
down.
this is.
Damn.
Sounds kind of hot to me.
It sounds
I know,
sick.
damn.
But you know, I
No,
appreciate
the Chelsea boots? No,
persistence.
absolutely
No,
not.
no, no,
Never.
no.
So I gave him a chance, and I was like, all right. And I remember showing Lauren before I went. I was like, whatever, leaving the house. I'm like, look. Anyway,
The thing about Madeline, anytime she goes on a date, she'll like keep it secret, secret. And then as soon as she's about to leave, she like can't keep it in anymore.
This is like
and she'll
Lambo
just like
Man.
knock on my door and she's like, guess where I'm going.
I'm like, I'm not gonna tell anybody. And I'm like, wait, I can't help it.
Okay, wait. What scene is he a part of?
King
Oh,
Street.
what,
King
King
Street.
Street, yeah.
Tattoo artist?
No.
Barber?
No. He works in
Tattoo receiver.
He's like a construction nepotism guy.
Ooh.
Like,
Okay.
Oh, I see.
like
I see.
does like excavation for his dad's
Oakville.
company.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
So we go out for dinner, and he
Where'd you
picks
go?
Bar Vendetta. Very classy. And he was like, you know, I know you don't really frequent King Street.
Still a red flag.
Let's
for
try
me.
this. I'm like, okay.
Bar Vendetta is a red flag.
Well,
You don't fuck with Jen Egg anymore?
I love Gen Egg, but that whole strip is a red flag.
Okay.
Yeah, anywhere on King Street.
it's a hot zone.
No, that's Dundas.
No, yeah.
Or
No,
is
but
it?
it's a
I
new
don't
King
fucking know.
Street.
It is the new King Street.
Austin's
And
never
just
been
like this
anywhere.
one.
I don't know anything.
He's
I'm learning.
He's learning.
guys.
No, but
I'm
he's
learning.
absolutely right. It's a new King Street.
Yeah.
So we go to Bar Vendetta. I'm having a great time. Honestly, he's hilarious. I don't know if I'm laughing with him or at him, but I'm enjoying myself. I'm eating the Crown cacio e pepe and, sipping some wine. And so we leave, and then he's like, should we get another drink? I'm like, sure, why not? And we walk until we get to, I'm like, where can I go that I'm not going to see anyone? So we go to Churchill Bar,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Legendary Coke bar.
Wow. So we go there, whatever. We're drinking. He gets like shots, and he's like a pretty outgoing guy. Buys shots for the couple next to us, and we're having fun. And then we're like standing at the bar. I know. I went out with him a couple times after this too, but this was I was like, I had to wait 3 months. I didn't even talk to him for 3 months because I was like, oh my god. And especially after the next morning he sent me this
What was he doing,
picture.
like push-ups at the bar or something?
Oh, no. So, you don't even know where this is going. So all of a sudden, this like old man comes in. And he looks like he's like from the 80s, like long white hair.
I know exactly who you're talking about. You know, to the milk glass. Yes.
Oh,
yes.
God. Well,
I have a lot of stories about it.
But hold on.
Well, are we sure this is
Just to make sure it's the same guy. Does he have long white hair? Wears like a leather jacket. Looks like.
yes.
Yes, yeah, 100% him.
Oh my
100%.
god.
So
Oh,
his
no.
daughter.
I think I know him so well.
His daughter's someone that we know, right?
No, but she invented like a weird like thing.
Yes. Is she dating that Asian guy? Okay, anyway, sorry. Continue the story.
So apparently this guy is in the bar,
Uh-huh.
and immediately Chelsea Boots is on him, and they're like hitting it off, and I'm just enjoying it.
One of
It's
a kind.
hilarious, whatever. And then he says to us, he's like, "You're a beautiful couple, blah blah blah." Whatever. He's wasted too. This guy.
Did you go to his house?
Yes. So he took us to
And he
his
has
house.
an amazing house.
Yeah.
He has
It's the
this
best house.
insane
Yeah.
mansion.
I did
Yeah.
a whole photo shoot with Maya there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I know, see how small Toronto is. It's so crazy. His house is beautiful. I have a story. Okay, I want you to finish this story because I know that it's insane if is involved. But I have other.
Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, Madeleine, finish the story.
Yeah.
Finish the story.
But I don't mean to intrude.
Anyway, he's like, I'm a millionaire. Want to come see my house? I'm like, sure, let's go, whatever. So we go to his house, and he's like giving us a tour, and I'm also drunk too, so it's looking even more grand. Like I'm like,
No, it's
am I in a
beautiful.
ballroom?
It's beautiful.
It's
Yeah.
insane.
Where is it?
Rosedale. Or no,
No,
Yorkville.
it's like yes,
Okay.
Yorkville, yeah. And but like kind of like old residential street house like vibe.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we're like getting the tour, and then he's like, "Oh, I'll make you a drink, whatever." And then so we're wandering around, and we're like walking around
He
upstairs.
loves blondes.
Oh no. Anyway, and then we're like, "Where'd he go?" Whatever. So we're like being silly, whatever. We're like sitting on the bed, and then we start to kiss. Me and Chelsea Boots. We're just kissing, whatever.
Oh no.
And then, we're kissing for a while.
Getting full body chills.
And then
right now.
I am, leaned back, and I look over, and he's just standing in the doorway watching us! And I'm like, oh my god. And I start to cry.
Oh, that's a normal
I'm like,
reaction.
I want to get out of here. I'm like, I don't like this at all. I'm alone in this house, and this old man is watching me kiss on his bed.
Oh my god.
So I'm like, I get up and walk
Creepy.
out. And then I can't find my coat, and I can't find my bag because he like took it and put it away. And I start crying even more. I'm like, I need to get out of here.
Oh,
Eventually he
no.
finds it, and then he drops me off in an Uber home. And then the next morning he texts me, nothing except for this.
Yes.
Oh my
yes.
god.
Oh, this is what he looked like that night. He was wearing heart-shaped
It's a
glasses.
picture of
You've seen him before, Lauren.
I've
wearing
got
heart-shaped
something to counter
glasses.
you.
Oh my god. He's so scary.
Yes, that's
Can
why I
this be
started
the
to
Patreon?
cry.
Can this be the Patreon
Yes.
cover?
Yeah.
That was him that night.
Oh my god, tell me.
What?
Oh no.
What's
Oh my
this?
god.
Oh,
Look at my response too.
smoking.
Oh my
Wait.
God.
Can we see?
Sorry.
Not Talvi having a full text
Oh
story
my
with him.
god.
Okay. Here's the story.
Oh my god.
Hey, he's
Can this be our Peter Thiel?
Here's the interesting story. I know this man very well. He is a creep, but he's not. He'll never.
He's a creep within reason.
He's sort of harmless. Like, what he did with you, I'm sorry. That actually sounds traumatic.
It was fine. Honestly, it was just startling to see him like standing in the doorway.
No, he'll never cross a line, but he is creepy. I had a moment. I met him at the Powerball
Right.
after we performed, and he and his really young girlfriend came up to me, and he was like, "My girlfriend thinks you're really cute." We're
So
like,
you
did
inside
the
from
thing.
across the room.
and I was like, "Okay, get away."
Yeah.
Or whatever. But then I feel like I struck up a friendship with him because he had a really nice house, and Maya and I wanted to shoot like
Editorial.
an editorial there, and we did for SMAG. But we have this like funny thing about going to sort of like butter him up, and I also really do love him. Like, he's a sweetheart.
What are the chances?
That's
That's
It's actually
amazing.
hilarious.
But we went to go and like butter him up to sort of be like, these are the locations we want to use, and then he has this room that I'm sure you saw that is full of like kind of like dowdy vintage clothing.
Oh my god, I don't think I got the pleasure.
And for like maybe 2 hours, he made Maya and I like try on all these weird outfits that were like a weird like vintage like silk like bathrobe with like a bizarre like hat with a bunch of feathers, and like we would like put it on and he'd be like, "Oh my god, this is so smoking, like you look so sexy." And like I don't know, we like still joke about it to this day. We're so just like over it, but he'd be like, "Okay, another one," and they like weren't sexy outfits. It was like a weird like old shitty like feather boa, and he'd like dress us up, and we were like, "This is so twisted."
Oh my god.
But he let us do a photo shoot there, and then I think it was like a friend of ours tried to do something for like Tokyo Smoke, and he was like $50,000, and they were like, "But you didn't charge her," and he's like, "Yeah," but he like
Yeah.
Friend of the house.
But his house is like insane. Like, from what I remember, it's like everything's red and like dark wood and like spindly and like
Yeah.
because
old.
his ex-wife decorated the whole thing. That's why it's like so pretty. So there's like a room that has like beautiful like murals, and it's like very Art Deco. And another story is, or another like detail is, like I was in his bedroom during the photo shoot that we ended up doing, and I looked over and there was like a humongous double-sided dildo. Anyway, sorry if I hijacked that.
That is so fun. Like, what are the chances that you guys are like, oh, of course.
Wow.
Of course you're in.
He's a good friend to have.
I'm sure we could have continued the friendship. He would have loved to like, hang out again after that.
Yeah.
You'll see
Let's
him.
hang out with him together.
You'll
Like,
That'll be his.
You'll see him again because like
I'm
once
sure.
like if he hangs out basically between Dovercourt and Dundas and Dovercourt and Ossington.
That's like
his
zone.
strip.
Yeah.
He just like hangs out there. Like we also went to his daughter's house like 10 years ago.
Really?
She's dating. Do you remember that guy?
He's also in the first Prince Innocence video.
I know he is. He is. Yes.
No way.
Yes. Which is wiped from the internet. Thank you very much.
I know.
But it was a great video, and he was in it. He had like a sick cameo. He was like, but again, I didn't know him at the time, but he was like a young party of like a bunch of like hot young people doing whatever, and then like this like old guy just like he's like.
He commands a room.
And he's like dancing to like the neon lights, and like he made it to the video. No, he's sick.
And he.
But his daughter was dating that guy. He was friends with Tristan. Anyways, we went to his. There's a photo of me and Eric and you and I think Jay sitting on a heart-shaped bed.
Oh yeah.
On Dovercourt.
No, it was a round bed.
It was a round bed. That was his daughter.
Crazy.
They're like kind of like a
God,
legendary
Toronto's so
Toronto
small.
family.
Wow.
Like an actual like legendary Toronto family.
He's a good friend. He's not a creep. Just a little bit creepy.
No, he's a creep, but he's not a predator.
Yeah. That's a good way of putting
He
it.
would have just watched.
Madeline,
Yeah,
what do you
yeah.
think?
He's not gonna dump it. He likes being respectful.
He looked happy watching, which is.
He knew his place.
No, and then
Do you know what his like? Where did he get his money from? Like, what's his deal?
I feel like I know, but I don't remember
Okay.
anymore.
Mm.
Like he and his wife are divorced, and he has that house, and he's like a bit of like a lost soul at the end of the day. Like that's why he parties so much. And
How old
Damn.
is he?
What?
How old is he?
It's gotta be in his 70s.
I'd say he's late 60s. No, I mean, no, probably 70s,
Probably,
actually. No, you're right. Probably 70s.
Based on looks alone, I would say 70s.
Yeah, actually probably 70s.
Yeah.
Well,
Right? Early
seeing the
70s?
body photo. 70s.
But he looks
body
good.
photo looks
Kind
good.
of-
No, I know,
I'm
but you
fine.
can see the like.
He's kind of one of those old guys that like when you see him, you can like picture what he looked like as like a young guy, and
Yeah.
that kind of
He
makes
was-
him like more chill, you know?
Okay, so that was another part of Maya and I going to his house. He showed us, like, he's also had a really fascinating life.
That's
like,
such a sick move to be like, this is what I would take when I was young.
No, but he had
I'ma
all
keep
these
that
framed
picture in my
photos.
wallet.
He had all these framed photos of him being, because I guess they filmed. Oh, they've also filmed tons of movies at his house. Like they filmed
okay.
that movie. What's the movie with Tom Cruise about him being like a mixologist?
Cocktail.
Yeah, they filmed like
No way.
like scenes of Cocktail.
There's a Tom Cruise movie called Cocktail.
You haven't seen
Yeah,
Cocktail?
whoa,
Cocktail's a
Okay,
classic.
So when I first became a bartender, my fucking manager, he was like the assistant manager, but he was like the one who took me under his wing. He's like, you're gonna become a manager, or you're gonna become a bartender, like you're gonna, you know. And he made me watch Cocktail, and there's like an older man in Cocktail. And he was like, see that guy? That's me. See Tom Cruise? That's you. That's gonna be us. And he like fully thought that we were gonna like live out this movie together.
This mentor.
Fantasy.
It was so fucking weird.
It's like I've been waiting for this.
Oh, that's kind of cute.
It was,
Like,
yeah.
No, when you can like picture like what an old guy looked like when he was young, it like makes you like appreciate them more.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
You're like, oh, like I
oh
understand.
my god, that's like
You know.
Yeah. It must be hard to be really, really hot and then get older and like lose it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you're like still a creep.
Yeah.
Not him.
Like you have the
But-
mentality, like you
Yeah.
have the mentality of a hot guy.
Yeah,
The lasting mentality of a
Yeah.
Well,
hot
because also
guy.
he's a guy that never lost his hair either.
Yeah.
So it's not like you, like,
Yeah.
You just have this like, as long as he just, then he's obviously gonna have, he's gonna live the way he did when he was in his.
It's like the only respectable old men are like the stoic ones,
Yeah.
like the ones that
Truly.
don't care about you.
Yeah.
Those are the only respectable old men.
I
Yeah.
feel like that's how you feel if you have had like overbearing parents. You're like, I wish I had stoic, uncaring parents. that
Yeah,
just left
yeah,
me alone.
yeah, fucking A. Maybe that's that.
Very well,
Shit. All right, Freud just dissected me right there.
lesson.
No, but I definitely would love.
lesson.
Well, I want just like a wise old man in my life so badly.
Yeah, he doesn't really care if you come or you go.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anybody got some more gossip?
More gossip.
What else we got? What's
I'm
next?
sorry if I hijacked that.
No, it was to be hijacked. It was the perfect.
That was a perfect hijack
complimenting
scenario.
story.
I feel like you have some like LA gossip or something. We don't have to talk about the.
We'll talk about this later. And you
Yeah.
can't put this in. They'll just be like, what the fuck, Talvi? Like,
That's fair.
This is straight up tell all about.
he's also a piece of shit, clearly.
Yeah.
I would still sleep with him though.
Me
Maybe
too,
not
me too, me
after.
too.
Oh, he's like.
Yeah, me
So
too.
hot. Oh my god, that time that I met him.
Yeah, me. I was with you. We met him.
We weren't
Is he
together.
tall?
Yes, we were. He's very tall. He's like 6'3".
I wanted him to look old and
Wow.
haggard and like washed up, so I could be like, haha, like.
Silly
My-
me, that
Yeah.
was a girl's crush on the
Oh my god, exactly. Fully that. And then I saw him and he looked, I know, like very old Hollywood. Like,
No, he's like.
he looked
like,
so
Because
good.
it was when one opened for him. We
Yeah.
were there, and he was in the green room singing Tarzan Man. Where he was like, oh way, oh way, oh way.
I wasn't there for that, but.
That would probably make me not want to sleep.
No, but he wasn't singing it. No, but it's like it's.
He
He
was
looking.
extremely hot in person.
He was looking so cool. He was
kind
like
of
just like.
shy, but then really talkative. He loves like
What does he
Lisa.
look like? What does he look like right now? Well,
You know
that
what's
doesn't
weird?
necessarily
He's
make me like him.
obsessed.
I'll show you,
He's
I'll show you.
obsessed. Oh, but also he really like fluctuates. Like he
He kind of gains weight
His
though,
weight
right?
fluctuates because
Usually.
he's an alcoholic.
yeah
Like,
yeah it's bad.
Okay, that's not the photo I wanted to see.
but like,
Can I see?
I
he looks
know.
like this now. He looks like that now.
So, yeah,
That's
but
what he
anyway,
looks like.
he has that like Mediterranean skin. Like
Yeah,
he
yeah.
just like looked
yeah,
beautiful
yeah.
and like super young and like. I was like, this is a really heartbreaking moment for me. I can't speak to you because I'm so overwhelmed. I used to have a photo of you in a locket that I wore
Yeah,
when I
that's
was
crazy.
13.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's like the only person in my life I think I've ever been like struck around. Like I couldn't.
Who's this? His girlfriend?
He left his like wife.
Oh yeah, for that girl that was like.
Oh my god, that's bad.
Yeah, this is.
Let me see.
I don't know. I don't think he's giving.
He looks like
This is
He dresses really badly though. He dresses
is
really.
what I wish
Also
that
might be
I
like an
didn't have.
in-person.
he looks like Brendan Fraser there.
What?
Might be like an in-person.
He does
kind
look
of-
like Brendan
kind
Fraser.
of energy. You know?
No, he looks like Brendan Fraser.
No, but the thing is, when I saw him, he was like dressed
looks
in his like
beautiful.
stage clothes, which like, because clearly he dresses poorly.
That's the
But,
thing.
like
if he was like
his
actually.
stage clothes were like it was like a white T-shirt and a leather
No, but
jacket and
like I
like.
said, it imprinted on me at
that's
a
what
young
I'm talking
age.
about.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about.
Who's your who are your like? Because for me it was
Current?
like
Or,
no.
Bernard the Elf.
Oh yeah.
no, but I feel like when you're like
Alex
that
and
obsessed
Jeff.
with someone when you're like 14 or 15,
Yeah.
Mine was
it's like
Lana
that
Del Rey.
never.
Mine was Nev Campbell.
Really? I feel like that's like your answer that you give, but
No, it was. That was my first. That was my first like big crush. Was
and yours
Nev
is
Campbell.
Lana Del Rey.
I don't know if it was my first, but it's definitely the one that stands out the most.
I got that.
Yeah.
Such a baby.
Lauren and I have a joke.
So we're all familiar with the movie Santa Claus.
What the fuck?
Hot.
Are you talking about? The,
So Tim
yeah.
Allen arrives at the North Pole.
Yeah.
The boy.
And he's
He is
greeted
hot.
by.
He is hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Bernard the Elf.
Not
I know.
Steve Allen.
Oh my
Bernard?
god. I remember being like, what is this feeling?
I was like, oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cut
Yeah,
from the
he's
same
hot.
cloth.
and he's like
He's
kind of
really-
snarky too.
Yeah.
He's
No.
like, you're the new Santa?
no,
And you're like,
the first guy
Yeah.
that I like ever made out with looked and that was like the only appeal.
yeah.
I was like, you.
Yeah, so it's going to be Bernard the Elf for me. Or Peter Pan.
Peter Pan.
Schwartzman
Peter
as-
Pan was hot.
as well.
Yeah.
The young Peter Pan.
Jeremy Stump through Peter
Oh,
Pan.
Jeremy Stumper. He only got hotter too, thank God.
What was the fairy's name?
Tinkerbell.
Tinkerbell.
not
Tinkerbell
familiar with
was
this
big for
movie.
me.
Wait.
You don't know Jeremy Stumper? You're telling
Him.
me. You're telling me that would make
See,
your
this
heartbeat.
to me is like, if this is who you're attracted to, although
In 2003, mind you.
there is a theory though that like when you're a younger girl, you're attracted to very
Yeah.
feminine looking men because it's like not
Yeah.
threatening.
Well,
But when that
Madeline's attracted to feminine looking men
No,
because
but
she's
then-
a lesbian and
then
she
when
doesn't
it-
know it
no, but then when
yet.
but when that carries on, then you do have to question like, oh, these feminine features, like, yeah.
I hated Wendy so much because of this movie. I was like, she's not pretty enough. I don't think. Peter
No,
deserves.
I always
both
think
more.
about that though, but I genuinely don't think I ever really had any like celebrity like crushes, like
No.
real when I was like a kid, like so like
Not in the way like my.
Yeah, I
friends
don't think I
would.
ever did.
yeah, like I
was
never
like,
really
You feel that strongly about him?
yeah
I've never had poster type obsessions with anyone.
yeah.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's
No. One time my dad
No,
put
I
up
did,
a poster
'cause
in
I
my
was
room
like
of
a-
Jesse
yeah.
McCartney.
I was like a
He's
celebrity
like, you should
obsessed
like
kid.
him.
Right.
So I like had my like.
Covered up my Avril Lavigne poster.
I didn't have posters, but
Madeline.
Get this dyke off your.
I was really into, which kind of makes sense actually. It was Victoria Beckham.
Oh.
fair.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
No, I was like
God.
really into Victoria
You
Beckham.
like Ashley Simpson too.
I did.
Oh, I had a big Ashley.
I liked Ashley Simpson,
crush,
too.
Actually,
She's
yeah.
a
Like,
bad girl.
These are all different eras though, but yeah.
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 Ashley
She's an alt
Simpson.
girl.
Yeah. Also, Marissa from the OC.
Oh yeah.
Still.
Yeah.
Oh, and Summer from the OC was my main one. Both of them.
I liked both. I liked
So you're
Summer
such a
especially. I wish.
you.
I wish. I could only aspire to be a Seth.
I feel like
You're like, yeah, I watched the OC today. I was just doing my daily readings, my daily studying.
I'm not Jewish
but
enough
I
to
feel
be
like
Seth.
I had like a sad thing where I liked guys that I felt like were like in my league, like it was never like the main heartthrob. It was
Yeah.
like it was more of like a Toby Maguire versus like
Have you seen the photos of Tobey Maguire where he's like really hot that came out like?
The long hair one?
Yes. Have you seen this?
He is so
you feel like
He
fucking
looks
hot.
insane.
It's
Like
insane.
recent?
Yeah. No. They're old photos, but they just got released recently.
but I feel like my friend Molly was like, yeah, I like
Oh yeah.
I
No,
like
when
the
I s-
long hair.
When I saw this, when I saw these photos of him, I was like surprised. I was
love
like,
the long hair.
Toby that I know. Good old
I love
Toby.
his long hair.
No.
Yeah, the fear and loathing.
That's what you thought.
Dude, how do you know about like new photos that came out of Toby?
Because I'm on Twitter all the
That's a
time.
thing. It was like, oh my god, tell me.
No, there was like a big,
So,
it was like a viral
yeah,
photo like a
Like
couple
he
weeks
was
ago.
in that crew.
I do
Pussy
find
Posse.
though that the older I get, the more I like appreciate like the Chad Michael Murrays of the world. Like
Oh, Chad Michael Murray was always hot.
no, but like when I was a kid, that was like not it for me.
No,
Like I remember watching like Cinderella
He had like a
Story.
little
And, like,
button nose. I'm not into that.
no, I was like not getting it. And now when I see photos of him now, I'm like, okay, but he's hot in like a Love Island way, where I'm like,
He's
you're
hot
like,
like a woman.
yeah, like I'm like you're like a hot person, but you're not
Right,
like
right.
attractive to
Right,
me,
right.
you know?
Who's the other one with the shaved head who used to be a stripper? Magic Mike.
Channing
Channing
Tatum.
Tatum.
Channing
Well,
Tatum.
yeah,
Tatum.
he's a
Also
phenomenon known as like hot ugly.
Oh.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Is he ugly hot?
No, ugly
I
hot.
just never.
Is
saw
he
him.
ugly hot? Channing Tatum? I feel like
Yeah.
he's hot.
No, I could see him being ugly.
No,
hot.
he's
yeah?
he's like
Yeah,
the
like he's got like
defin-
sticky outy ears and like a
no, but he's like he leads with hot. He has all the features of being a hot person, but it's like kind of ugly.
Oh, so he's hot ugly.
Hot ugly.
He's hot ugly.
hot ugly.
Okay.
Hot,
Hot
ugly.
ugly.
Hot.
and then ugly hot is when you're like not typically attractive, but
But you-
people
but you-
perceive
Like
you. Like a
a-
Timothy Chalamet.
Whoa.
Or what's his name? Who was in Girls?
Oh, Adam Driver.
Adam Driver.
Yeah, Adam Driver's
Yeah,
ugly hot.
yeah,
He's
yeah,
ugly
ugly
hot.
hot.
Yeah. He's very
Yeah,
ugly.
No.
he's just tall.
He's hot ugly.
No, he's ugly hot. Because he looks
Ugly
ugly,
hot.
but then
And Channing
he's
Tatum
actually
is
hot.
hot ugly.
Do you know what I
Hot
mean?
ugly.
Like he
Right,
like
right.
if you were to
It's
just
the
if you were to just
realization.
break down his features,
Yes.
you'd be like, that's an ugly person.
Right.
But he's hot.
Yeah.
Do you think Adam Driver's hot?
I do.
Really?
I mean, like not in the. I feel like I don't have the same like fervor. As,
Maybe I can find like a
The
list like
online.
hottest celebs. and
It's
then-
just like being tall and talented and like commanding. That's all you need.
Yeah.
And a big nose.
Oh,
The big nose is very.
And
hot.
have a
from
big
sources
nose.
across the web, Google's gonna tell us. Chris
Is big
Hemsworth.
nose what girls
First.
like? Do girls like big noses?
Yeah.
Adam Levine. Drake.
Oh my God, no! Adam
Chris
Levine
Brown.
is like the like
Vin Diesel.
antithesis of
I know. This is educational.
Adam Levine. I find so repulsive, and his voice, his singing voice.
This love.
Imagine that whispering in your ear.
Yeah.
I like that song.
Me too. Good song.
Same.
It's a good song.
Adam Levine is like hot. Is like a mom hot like.
Oh,
No.
No,
One of
he
them is-
left.
One of them is now dating.
But he just kind of came in because how
what
long
these
was?
fucking celebrities?
Yeah, they
do,
just
though.
come in.
Yeah.
Wow.
Steal all our
Weird.
women.
Steal our women. Finish their little movie.
And then leave.
And then
Leave. Leave them heartbroken.
I've been there.
That happened to my friend. My friend was. We've all been there.
Swept up by this. I guess you dated a celebrity.
I was there. That happened to me. Well, I don't know if she's that famous, but I was.
Did you ever
dating-
watch Yellow
No,
Jackets?
we can't. Oh yeah, I guess we're Patreon only. I was dating a girl, and then she yeah. Same kind of story. My heart wasn't broken though. Now she's dating someone with the same name as me who looks like me but cooler.
Pretty up to date on her.
Bitter about it.
Her activities for someone who's heart.
Yeah, but you were the prototype.
I was the-
True.
yeah,
The
the-
blueprint.
Yeah,
Yes,
the blueprint.
yes,
I know.
yes,
I had a
yes.
similar experience
The blueprint.
with an older man.
Do you want to talk about that?
No.
Okay.
No, but it's fully over.
Is it?
Yeah, I think mine's fully over too.
You know,
So it's,
Hollywood, baby,
Hollywood.
moves fast.
yeah, but you know what? I don't know.
What?
Never mind.
No, go ahead.
It's all too depressing.
Okay. It's a positive one. I'm not trying to make anybody upset.
Okay. Should I like Google some questions? Like sleepover questions.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fun. Lauren, you need to start a pod.
Yeah.
No. If I started a pod, it would just be me by myself.
Yeah.
What's the most ridiculous thing you've ever said to someone you liked?
Liked. Just liked?
Have you ever had diarrhea in a public place?
Yeah.
No.
Of course.
Like
No.
recently.
I don't think I have. No. Honestly.
Not in your pants. Just like had to have diarrhea. Or in your pants.
Really?
No. I
Impressive.
shit my
bowels.
pants once when I was in
Oh,
grade
I got
6.
a good question.
And
Yeah.
I made sure that just never happened ever again in my life, and it's never.
That's good
has.
that you did it young though.
I was in grade, but it was in grade 6 though. It was pretty damn traumatizing and
I shit
embarrassing.
my pants later than that.
Wait, I've got a really
Tell
good
story.
question.
Okay.
What's a extremely nostalgic smell for you? I'll start.
Oh, I have the answer already.
In my grandparents who lived in Don Mills garage, there was like this really intense like mildew smell. No, but it's like it became this really like beautiful smell for me, and when I smell it, it like transports me back to a beautiful like time in my life.
Yeah.
And it's like it smells like fragrant, even though it's fully just like mold. The look on your face.
I can smell I picture this like I'm familiar. Like a wet basement.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like like grandparents' basement, I feel like is like everyone can picture.
Yeah, actually,
that.
same. Yeah.
Mine is a laundry detergent.
Yeah.
Because as a kid, I would just like sit there and just be like,
Just huff the laundry
Okay,
detergent.
it was
Weird.
foreshadowing to my. Just kidding.
Mine's De Maurier cigarettes.
Oh wow. What does that transport you to?
My grandma, she smoked De Mauriers, and her whole house just reeked of De Mauriers. And it's a very specific smell of De Mauriers.
Do you want this, baby?
Yeah.
I like. I don't know. I think if you ask any of my like really close friends, I have like a very good like weird skill, which is like being able to like immediately be like, this smells like this thing, or like this thing tastes like this thing, or like this
The
sounds like this. Like
transport to like I think it's like one of the most potent ways to like trigger a memory.
Yeah, it's like the closest connection. Yeah.
or like if something smells, be like, this smells like what this tastes like whatever. But I feel like I don't have like a distinct like. I don't know.
I mean, I love the smell of gasoline.
That
I don't know, something about it. It reminds me like
so
driving up to like my family.
No, I know what
cottage,
you
like,
mean.
Going into the gas station halfway and being like,
yeah.
Getting slightly high up.
I like the smell of like a really like clean convenience store.
oh,
Like a crisp convenience.
Yeah.
I know what you. I know.
store,
Yeah. Like that's more like in my mind, like a not a rest stop, but like you know those like highway like en routes or whatever, like that kind of vibe of like.
Wait, I have one that's, oh my gosh. There was this store in Kitchener called Steve's TV, like DVD rental, because we didn't have Blockbuster, and that smelled so good. It smelled like a clean convenience store, but like with carpet, so like a little dirty. And oh my god,
Carpet also has like a smell.
Why do you think it imprinted on you as like a positive thing like that?
because it's like Friday night, go and get my DVD.
Yeah.
My parents would go
Movie
get
night.
theirs, I'd
Last
get
night.
mine.
Yeah.
So cute.
It was so good.
I miss Blockbuster so much.
I know.
Yeah, I know. Me too.
Aw.
Shit. Me too. Okay,
But
next
if
question.
it came back, we would never go. Like, it's not like that's just like that's fully gone.
Well, there's no reason.
Well, there
to
even is
ever-
that. What is it? Black Dog Video or whatever it's called.
Yeah, but you can just download anything
Exactly.
you want now. You just like get it on. I don't know.
Grow up,
Anything.
guys.
Get out of here.
Get that out of here. It's a memory for a reason.
Have you ever shitted in your pants?
Yes.
It's all like, do you pee? Do you poo? Have you shit? Have you farted?
This is like 6 years.
These questions are literally for 10-year-old girls.
When was the last
6
time
years
you
ago.
pooped? Have you ever liked someone older than you?
Oh my god.
So scandalous.
Yes. You need like Cosmo.
Yeah. This is like, this is.
Wait, what do you guys?
popular.
What do we actually all think about the discourse around younger women dating older men?
Good for it.
I think you have to.
Ship it, ship it, ship it.
Yeah.
You gotta date at least like 10 years your senior in order to be emotional.
You realize for me that's 15, right?
Wow. No.
15!
Roman Polanski over here.
Wait, who are you
Well,
dating?
if
I'm
you
not
say
dating
so.
15-year-olds.
I'm just waiting for the green
I
light.
was just.
He's like, wait, so it's okay?
You said 10, right? Yeah. No. No, I don't know. I've always dated older guys. Or guys.
Wait, what's your age difference?
22 years.
No, it's You're what, 26?
Yeah.
I'm bad at math.
6.
How old are you?
6 years.
6 years.
That's not crazy.
That's good.
No, that's
You
not.
wouldn't
That's
have ever
fine.
been in high school at the same time. Ever. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, but you don't look at it that way.
I always look at it that way. That's my like threshold.
Lauren will always make jokes being like, When you were in grade 12, I was in grade 6. Pervert.
Oh my god.
Always felt that.
Yeah, when you put it that way, it's disgusting.
Yes.
But it's interesting how once you're like outside of like any sort of system that like categorizes your age in that way, it like all kind of disappears. Like I feel like as soon as you graduate high school and you're like in university, but maybe not so immediate, like maybe once you're like, I don't know, kind of once you're like, I don't know, 22-ish, I feel like it kind of doesn't really
and
matter
as you
anymore. It doesn't
progressively both
feel-
get older, it gets less and less.
But also it's like people just like mature at different like ages. Like I
Yeah.
feel like I've always like been generally like pretty
mature.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty mature for my age.
You are.
But
I'm not.
yeah, and then you just like attract certain people that like
Yeah.
are, I don't know, boys mature at a slower
We
pace.
sure do.
1,000%. 1,000%.
But that's what I mean though. It's like I've only ever really felt like connected with someone that like is
That's older,
than me.
yeah.
Like anytime I've tried to go out with someone that's my age, I'm like,
Yeah.
Like you did what today? Skateboard?
yeah. And
oh my god, I can only imagine you're so like put together and you're like, yeah, guys my age are just like,
yeah, it's like, oh, so you're gonna go like, you know, work your one shift at the coffee shop and then film a few videos.
Wait, hey.
That's why Austin and I aren't dating. And that's shocked. But I mean, not that.
And record your podcast.
Yeah, I was gonna say not that Josh is much different, but.
Hey. I'm young at heart.
It's just like I don't know.
I will say that I dated. Well, dating is a strong word, but was super into this guy who's like 48, and I expected him to have the maturity of an older man, and he is a complete like dumbass like fuckboy. And
Yeah.
it's like, oh my god, it happens forever.
Well, yeah.
I think like
It's a lifestyle and not actually an age thing. To be
I don't think
honest.
men, including myself, know how to be men like that. I don't think that that's a thing. Like, have you guys met any men who you've been like, oh, you were actually like a solid,
They're all
mature,
in relationships.
well-developed man?
Well, that's the thing is like I feel like going back to what you're saying is like I feel like there's like a weird kind of like timeline where it's like you're like immature and you have like a few years where like if you get them at the right time, you like settle down, and then if you're seeing someone that's like single past like a certain point, like into their 40s, into their late 30s, then you're like,
it's a red flag.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
But also, you
Interesting.
never know.
But you also
Some
never know.
famous,
Yeah.
like, the
Yeah.
best thing
Well,
to
no,
do.
but if they're not
yeah, but
married,
you're also not in your 40s.
but if they're not married, it's like kind of a thing. If they was blank married previously. See, that's kind of like a bit of a,
Yeah, that might be the
I
red
know.
flag.
you know.
But you really never know. Is like people like have
Actually,
different
I don't even know. Maybe he
lifestyles.
was.
What was Keanu Reeves ever married?
He was, and she died. That's why he's so sick.
That's why he's.
That's
the
his whole
best.
thing.
That's why
That's
he's
sad.
the best.
That's sick.
No, sick isn't good.
That's
Sick
why
isn't
he's.
cool.
That's why he's.
Sick isn't
yeah.
cool.
He dates a woman who's like not even
His age?
as old as him, but
Yeah.
like
No, his
oh my
like his
gosh,
like
she's
his
old.
like the love of his life like died when, I don't know, like when they'd been together for like 10 years and then she like died, and then he's now this kind of like damaged like positive
Widow.
guy. Like that's like his whole thing. Yeah.
He would be a widow.
Yeah.
Widower.
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 Yeah.
He has a widower vibe.
Guys, what should we do tonight?
I don't know. This is a good ending for this little bonus
Yeah.
pod.
It's a warm
Oh
night
my god,
out
it's
there.
almost midnight.
I know we gotta
Yeah,
go.
we gotta go.
Let's go. Let's head
What's
to
that
town.
guy?
Shut up.
We should go to his house tonight. We should go to his
Say
house
that.
tonight. Wait,
Is it too soon now?
No, I would love to go back. I'll show
what
you exactly
are
where it
you
happened.
up to tonight?
no.
Can my friends and I come over?
Oh my god, he's gonna be so happy to receive that text.
And it's me. He's like, I know you.
Wait, no, that's a lot for one text. I'll say, what are you up to?
What are you up to tonight?
He responds instantly.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait. Need that rumor.
Okay, we're gonna cut that part for sure. He would.
I'm ready to name some names.
No, let's go. Wait.
Name them. Is he?
Is he?
Walk my friend home one.
Calling me.
Speaker.
Hey,
Tell me, darling, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I find it. I was just thinking about you like the other day. Like I should call Talvi, see how she's doing, and here you go, you call. So we must be psychic.
Aw, that's so sweet. I was just thinking about you as well. What are you up to tonight?
I'm free. Would you like to go for a drink or a bite or?
I'm with a group of friends right now, and I think we're just like figuring out what to do. We just did like a podcast. It was really fun.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but I feel like we're gonna head downtown somewhere, but we're just trying to figure out where. What do you feel like doing?
I can hang out with you guys if you're free and you're okay with that.
Yeah, that would be great. I'd love that.
Okay. I just don't exactly know where. Why don't you? You can hang out here if you want with your buddies. I don't know if you want to do that or not. Or catch. Let's see what is open. Catch bovine or something on a slow night or a past Tuesday or.
I mean,
catch.
I mean, like,
Pardon me?
I feel like we would be, like, I don't know. What do you guys feel like doing? I feel like we'd definitely be down to come to your place. I love your house, but maybe we'll go to, like, but I don't know. Maybe we'll go somewhere before then, and then, like, you're welcome to come meet us, and then we could go there after, or, but
I've
yeah.
got some really good wine and some really good weed, so give me a call in, I don't know, half an hour, 45 minutes, an hour, whatever.
Oh, okay, amazing.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Okay, sweet. Talk to you later.
Okay, sweet. Okay, see you soon.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Wow.
What a
What a
legend.
perfect ending.
What a legend.
I actually love him.
That's really cute.
Legends.
Aww.
He's like a sweetheart.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Well, here's the thing. This is like the beauty of